Good evening, and welcome to Off the Record. I'm your host, Relic Delgado, and today we're going to talk about life after death. First question everybody wants to know, is there life after death? Well, doctors believe that there is, scientists believe there is. People of religion know that there's life after death. The simple concept is this: we live to die, and we die to be reborn. I know there's people out there that believe when it's over, it's over. And we can argue about who's right and who's wrong. But in truth, no one really knows. I mean, no one has really died and came back to tell anybody anything. You've had people talk about different ways that they've been to heaven, they've been to hell. Have they? Thing is, if you know somebody that's died, do you feel them close to you? Have you dreamt about them? Have you felt them? If you have, it's because maybe you have. Life's a little bit more complicated than what we know. No one can speak about death because nobody's been there. Nobody has gone to hell and came back. Have they? No one really knows. Spiritual life is different. What does one see after they die? After you close your eyes for the very last time, and you check out and you're not coming back, what do you think you're gonna see? Will you see heaven? Will you see hell? Or will you just simply be reborn? Does a person have a soul? How do we know we have a soul? You can speak to religious people about this and they'll tell you all kinds of reasons. Do I believe I have a soul? Yes, I do. Am I sure? I'm about as sure as the same person next to me, or the person you're with. Truth is, there's been studies all about this. Scientists have been trying to crack the code of what dreams mean. What does it mean when you dream? Do dreams play a factor in your life? Are dreams trying to tell you something? Why do we dream? How many of you have had outer body experiences? How did you feel when you had this outer body experience? Did you see yourself? How did you feel when you were in this spirit form? Did you feel good? Did you feel anything? Did you feel anything? What did you see? Do you truly believe that you had an outer body experience? I can tell you this from my personal experience. I have had an outer body experience. I saw myself, I was laying there on the couch, asleep peacefully. And I felt myself almost like floating to the ceiling. I got so close to the ceiling that I could literally feel the ceiling on my back. And I was staring at myself as I laid there peacefully asleep. I laid there. And I can tell you almost every detail of how I was laying there, but I was asleep. It was like my body just laid there. It was like my soul just left my body. I want you to tell me down below in the comments, have you had an outer body experience? And how did you feel? If you're here, it's because you're tired of people telling you some things that really don't make sense. I can tell you this, that we got to look at life, and we got to look at it like it's a precious gift, and I believe it is a precious gift. We don't know exactly where we're going after we die. In fact, we don't know if we're going to heaven or we're going to hell. Do they exist? No one knows. Everybody's just trying to act the best they can. When you get into heaven, no one really knows. Everybody's trying to, I guess, go to church, read their Bible, say their prayers, and have faith. A lot of people that are in church, they believe that they're going to go to heaven with their good deeds. Maybe they are. When you die, it's possible you're going to open your eyes again, and whatever you see will probably be one out of two things. We got to remember to act right, treat each other with love and respect. Just so that we get a chance to go up into heaven. We don't have to be worrying about God sending us the other way. It's never easy when you lose a loved one. At times you want them back. At times you want to see them. But no matter what, you always want to still keep them close to you, whether they're here or they're not. I want to feel that there is life after death. I want to feel that we're going to be reborn into a new world with no pain, in a perfect form. Do I want to go to heaven? I think most of us all want to go to heaven. But we all get into heaven. Now, only God knows. I don't know if I'm going to heaven or if I'm going to hell. But no matter where I go, I just hope it's a better place than here. Believing in an afterlife gives us hope. Gives us hope for a new beginning, for a new life, possibly paradise. Anything but the other side. Everybody loves life. Everybody loves to live. Many of us fear death. We fear death because we don't know what's on the other side or what to expect. We can go with the religious part and hope to God that there's heaven, that you don't see hell. Or you can, believe in a heaven, and just, I guess, just pray for the best, life is difficult as it is already. To be dealing with death and all the negative that comes with it. I don't want to look at death as a bad thing. I want to look at it as a new beginning. Maybe a chance to see my mother again, see my father again, see those relatives that passed away before me. Do I believe that we have a future after death? I have to say yes. I can't just think that life is over once you close your eyes, you know? We fear what we don't understand. And rightfully so. We're a curious people. Do I believe in an afterlife? Yeah, I do. I have to believe in an afterlife. But just like there's life, there's death. But if that's true, then when life ends, death begins. Is it possible? Of course, anything's possible. Maybe our dreams are a warning to us. Maybe it tells us what we shouldn't be doing. Do we have guardian angels? Do our loved ones watch over us when they're gone? I like to think so. I like to think that they go to a place that they can see and do things that we can't. Us as a human form, we're limited simply because of our human form. But I feel like if you're a ghost, or you're a spirit, I feel like you can do and go anywhere you want to go. Because you're not bound by that. Do I believe in spirits? Yeah, I do. I do. It's gotta be. Do I believe that the people that have passed away can see what we're doing? Yeah, I do. We have to believe that there's life after death. Simply because, what are we doing here? If life is as simple as we're born one day and then we die and that's it, it's over, then life has no meaning. The greatest riddle of all, what's the meaning of life? Well, if you're gonna ask me, I would say the meaning of life is death. Because we live to die. That's about the only thing that's for sure. It's obvious that we're not meant to be here forever. We're all here just for a spell. We're just here for a little moment. But I think it's the way we conduct ourselves in this life that will probably reflect on the next. Many of us that have had mothers, that have had fathers pass away, we always talk about that we feel them close to us. And it's probably because it's true. They probably are close to us. We can't see them, but we can feel them. I feel like if it's almost like a extra sense that we have that allows us to feel those that have passed, that were close to us. Maybe God put it there so He could assure us that they were fine, that they were walking with Him. If I can leave you with any message, I would tell you this. Enjoy your life every day. Try to live your life to the fullest. Because one thing's for sure, is that no one knows when that life will come to an end. Thank you for being with me. Peace and out.